art for me is a very personal form of expression. It is critical to every other form of visual art, including film. Because it's personal, then it means it's not very much related to big productions or big crews, or it doesn't require big preparations. And it's almost improvised. I mean, you can borrow the camera from your neighbor or somebody. I mean, there are many artists who ended up in the museum collections of the Tate Modern and the Pompidou by just borrowing a camera from somebody and asking them, like, how do I press the play button? I shoot my pieces always with the same camera that my father bought me when I was like, I started 2004 with my first piece. 2003 he bought me a camera, and I'm still using the same camera. The act of taking a tank on the street of a very small village in Denmark, in a very welfare society, this links to my experiences in Turkey. As I said, everything I do is personal. We had 7 cameras at that time because we didn't want to miss anything. And I told 5 of them to just focus on the people's reaction. And it was very strong because you see a tank on the street where you don't expect. Many audience, when they see it in different parts of the world, they're very angry and said, the Danish are not doing anything against the tanks. But then I asked them, like, would you do anything against the tank? Like, it's so strong in an image. I mean, when we showed this piece in Ramallah, they were like, oh, okay, I mean, nothing special. But when you show this in Europe, it's completely different. Generally, I like things that are not fictional. So I shot wedding ceremonies of Turkish immigrants in Berlin for 6 months, every weekend. And then it took me 1 year to edit it into 3-channel video. It's a personal journey for me because I did that work when I went to Germany and I said, this is not my culture, so I have to do something related to my culture. So I found the Turkish-German society. So it's not a Turkish work, it's a Turkish-German work because they have been there for many generations now. They speak a different language, they, have a completely different culture. So it makes it interesting because it's not just any wedding, it's a wedding of immigrants. So I think video art and all these kind of different forms of contemporary art is pushing you to think in a different way than you always used to think.